Here's your City Council roundup from the November 14th meeting at City Hall in Kerrville, Texas. First up on the agenda was a proposal to restructure some of the city's debt. Council was asked to act fast because of potential changes to debt rules that could come if the Republican tax plan passes into law at the federal level.
So the staff had been working with our financial advisor for some time now, looking at opportunities to refund or refinance existing debt. This would not be any new debt. It would just be looking at opportunities to get better rates essentially on our existing debt. We had planned to bring this to you in January, but with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that's before Congress now, that may eliminate the opportunity to do advanced refundings, and so this opportunity would be lost if we did not take action sooner.
Our projected gross savings are just under $940,000, with net present value savings slightly over $1 million.
I think the other motivation here is that we want to develop a financing plan to bring to you all to deal with TTHM and Legion lift station in particular. And so if we know what our savings are now, plus we're relooking at our K-Pub loan. We'll be talking to their board tomorrow morning to put that in place so that we can bring you a financing plan for those two very large projects. So that's another motivation to try to get this set so that we can then build on that and bring you something that's more certain.
The vote was unanimous to take advantage of this restructuring recommendation at a net savings of around $600,000. Council was presented with bids for another phase of the Kerrville River Trail. This portion of the trail would begin at the Lowry Street trailhead and would head upstream and terminate at the Dietert Center with a trailhead there. It's about 2,500 feet or a half mile of additional paved trail along the river.
That bid, in addition to the two additions that we were within the original package, which we had brought forth to the Dietert Center and to the council, came back with a total cost of $649,658.
The funds for this quality of life project have come from 4B sales tax funds provided through the EIC. The city accepted this bid that was below the estimated project cost, and construction should begin soon. The comprehensive plan took another step forward as members were appointed to 7 subcommittees, with each councilperson appointing 2 representatives.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So it's time to move on with this part of our comprehensive planning process where the council is asked to appoint 7 subcommittees that will work on 7 different chapters or components of the plan.
The community is invited to participate in a retreat scheduled for this Saturday, November 18th at the St. Peter's Episcopal Church Meeting Hall, Tucker Hall. Participants will take part in shaping Kerrville's vitally important comprehensive plan. Following at least 5 years of tension between the city and county regarding the various interlocal agreements that dictate how the two entities cooperate to provide services, the city agreed to reopen the library to county users in exchange for expanded animal control services that the county will provide within the city limits.
Well, at long last, we're at this point, and I want to thank Commissioner Mosier for helping me and the staff to get to this point, as well as you, Mayor. We've been back and forth for a few months now, and I think we're now at the point where we're about to go across the goal line with this.
The library is a critically important asset to this whole community, and it's been enjoyed by all members of the county from 1969 to 2012, and at that time we had a problem. It's kind of like Houston, we have a problem. Well, Kerr County, we have a problem. It's been 5 years resolving that problem, but it is resolved, so mission is accomplished.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
The agreement will be reviewed in March 2018 to ensure both parties are comfortable with the arrangements. Providing clean, potable water is one of the chief responsibilities of any municipality, and Council moved to invest in a solution to the troublesome TTHM levels that have plagued our water supply for the past several years.
We have exceeded our TTHM levels. We tried a number of different approaches to getting that down. Tried to some low-hanging fruit, see if there's anything we could do that would allow us to save some money. We've tried looping lines. We have air scrubbers in some of our tanks at the stadium tanks. We've tried lowering the tank level so the water age in the tank doesn't get so old or nor so hot. We've also tried different chemicals at the water treatment plant, additional oxidation chemicals at the plant. Nothing has seemed to work. Most of this is decaying plant material that's in the river, and so you can imagine the river has a lot of that. And every time you get a rainfall event, it's going to increase. And as that heat warms up, it acts like a stew almost, cooking it and breaking those particulates down, and that's what's making it into our plant. So the granular activated carbon is it's highly effective in removing organics, decreases TTHM formation potential, also removes taste and odor. I don't know if anybody has a filter under their sink. Most of those have a carbon filter in them. Brita is kind of a carbon filter. That's the kind of thing we would be doing a lot larger scale. Estimated construction cost is $4.1 million. The life cycle and ongoing maintenance is $410,000.
Council voted unanimously to move ahead with design and implementation of a granulate activated charcoal technique. Also on the agenda was City Attorney Mike Hayes' performance review and contract negotiations. Council went into executive session for about 3 hours, with several city staff members and an outside attorney coming in and out of the closed meeting. After executive session closed, Council returned to open session.
We're back into general session at 10:26. There was no action taken in executive session. And item number 9 would be action on items discussed in executive session, if any.
Mayor, I move the adoption of the new contract with Mike Hayes as agreed.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, please raise your hand. All opposed? Motion carries 4-1. No further discussion. We're adjourned at 10:27.
The vote was 4-1, with the lone no vote from Mayor Bonnie White. A new contract with Mike Hayes was adopted, and Mr. Hayes will continue as Kerrville's city attorney. That's all from this week's City Council meeting. This is Aaron Yates on behalf of Kerrville United. Thanks for watching.